Have you ever looked at someone your age and wondered, how did he get so tall? And then immediately started questioning whether you're ever going to grow anymore. The thing is, when most people think about height, they immediately think about genetics. And yes, genetics matter. But here's what almost nobody talks about. A lot of people never even reach the height potential they were already born with. Not because they got unlucky, but because of small things that slowly affect growth during the years when their body is still developing. And the frustrating part is, most people don't realize they're doing these things until it's too late. So let's talk about some of the reasons you might not be reaching your full height potential. 1. Poor sleep timing. A lot of people think sleep is just about getting enough hours. So if they sleep for 8 hours, they think they're fine. But your body doesn't only care about how long you sleep. It also cares about when you sleep. Because growth hormone, the hormone responsible for growth and recovery, is released mostly during deep sleep. And your body naturally expects that deep sleep to happen at night. So sleeping from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. isn't exactly the same as sleeping from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Both might be 8 hours. But your body works on a biological clock. And when that clock is constantly disrupted, your recovery and growth can be affected over time. Sometimes it's not that you're sleeping too little, it's that your body is sleeping at the wrong time. 2. Micronutrient deficiencies. Let me ask you something. Do you actually know if your body is getting all the nutrients it needs to grow? Because a lot of people focus on calories and protein, but completely ignore micronutrients. Things like zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, and calcium. These nutrients are involved in everything from bone development to hormone production and recovery. And the problem is, you can be eating enough food and still be low in some of these nutrients, especially if most of your diet comes from processed foods and snacks. Your body can only build with the materials it's given, so if certain nutrients are consistently missing, you're not giving your body everything it needs to support healthy growth and development. Growth isn't just about eating more food, it's about giving your body the right building blocks. 3. Lack of high-impact physical activity. Have you ever noticed that kids who spend a lot of time playing sports, running, sprinting, jumping, climbing, usually seem to develop differently than those who stay inactive most of the time? That's because your bones and muscles respond to physical stress. Activities like sprinting, basketball, football, skipping, and jumping create impact forces that stimulate bone loading. And during your growing years, that mechanical stress sends signals to your body that these structures need to become stronger. Now, that doesn't mean playing basketball will magically make you taller. But regular physical activity helps create an environment where your body can develop more effectively. The problem is, many people spend most of their day sitting, at school, at home, and on their phones. So their body gets very little of that natural stimulation. Your body was built to move, and growth happens best when it actually does. 4. Treating height like a hacks. One thing I've noticed is that a lot of people spend more time looking for height hacks than actually improving the things that affect growth. They'll search for special exercises, miracle stretches, or grow taller in 30 days videos. Because it's easier to believe there's a shortcut, but growth doesn't work like that. Your body isn't a machine where you press one button and suddenly become taller. It's the result of years of sleep, nutrition, recovery, activity, and overall health working together. And the problem with chasing hacks is that it makes you ignore the fundamentals. You start focusing on the 1% while neglecting the 99% that actually matters. The people who reach their potential usually aren't looking for shortcuts. They're focused on the basics. At the end of the day, height is one of those things people worry about the most but understand the least. Yes, genetics play a role. But before blaming genetics, make sure you've actually given your body everything it needs to grow, because your full potential isn't determined by one thing. It's determined by the habits you repeat during the years that matter most. You can't control the genetics you were born with, but you can control whether you reach the potential they gave you.